Announcements and updates that were just released today that you probably want to know about. I have all the details and what you need to know right here in this video, so let's get right into it. Alright, today marks the day that the United States has reached 1 million people that have passed away from COVID. Now, the president has been out and called on all flags to be flown at half-staff in remembrance of the 1 million lives that have been lost as a result of COVID over the last roughly 2 years or so. The administration is also calling on Congress for tens of billions of dollars in additional COVID relief going forward. And another package to have all of COVID situations is going on in this country right now. Next, we also want to talk about inflation. Let's talk about the latest report that was just released earlier today as well. This one is called the PPI, Producer Price Index, which is a reading giving us a glimpse into inflation on the wholesale level before it actually reaches consumers. It is very hot and came in today at 11%. It is down a little bit over the previous month, but it is still very hot. So as a result of that, we can continue to see that inflation continues to rage on and it has no signs of slowing down anytime soon. Even though this is a little bit lower than the previous month, it should have been significantly lower than this. Therefore, if wholesalers are paying more for products and everything that they need right now, which they ultimately pass on to the retailers, all the price increase is just gonna be passed on to us, the end consumers. So let's get into the rest of these updates. Today, we also get jobless claims. This is a number that is released every Thursday morning, and it actually went up. In other words, more people are filing for first-time unemployment benefits. So the number came in at 203,000 people applied for unemployment benefits last week. This number is actually the highest number that we've seen since February. That number should be getting smaller and smaller each week, but rather is actually getting a little bit bigger. And again, these are first-time applications for unemployment benefits. A little over 200,000 people applied last week. As we all have been looking at all this, and the reports are saying the big banks, the hedge funds, basically Wall Street people, a lot of high-profile people are saying that we are on the cusp of a major deep recession here in the United States. And we know what happens during recessions. It's a big contraction in the economy. Therefore, people get laid off, businesses close down, there's bankruptcies, there's a lot of different things. Alright, so let me tell you about a quick deadline here that is coming up tomorrow for about 50,000 people. Well, it's actually way more than that, but technically, at the end of the day, it's 5,000 people that will be chosen for this. This is out of the city of Chicago, Illinois. Remember, tomorrow is the last day. Either you can apply for your $500 ongoing checks for the next year. $6,000 on the table, so you can go to the website chicago.gov/cashpilot. If you are in the area of Chicago, so that you can get your name in, fill out the application to get $500 ongoing checks every single month for the next year. Alright, let's talk about this last story. I think this is super cool. So researchers have just unveiled images of the first black hole. The first image of a black hole is in the Milky Way. That's the galaxy that we are located within. This black hole is massive, like unbelievably big. So the total miles across this black hole is 40 million miles across. It's about 95 million miles from Earth to the Sun. So it's about halfway from here to the Sun is the diameter of this black hole. And they just released the images today. Black holes are kind of those things that like suck everything into it and then it disappears. Well, you shouldn't be worried because here's what they are saying. This black hole is 26,000 light years away. The researchers said, "Don't worry, we have nothing to fear here. It is so far away that we won't be coming anywhere close to it anytime soon." They said that the diameter of the black hole is about the same radius as the orbit of the planet Mercury around the Sun. I think it's very interesting because of the mystery behind it. Well, I'll see you again in the next video.